it's a sad day when a fave celeb passes. We all remember where we were when Chadwick Boseman went way too soon. The tragedy of Kobe and his daughter is something we won't forget.
The loss of Kobe Bryant is hitting the LA community, the NBA community, the sports world.
Not only was Kobe Bryant known for being a remarkable basketball player, but in 2018, he officially became an Academy Award-winning producer for the animated short Dear Basketball. Sadly, we never got to experience the full depth of Kobe's work on screen, because in January of 2020, Kobe and his 13-year-old daughter Gianna got into a devastating helicopter crash. The whole world felt this loss. Kobe's wife Vanessa opened a charity in her husband and daughter's name, truly turning some serious tragedy into hope for the future. Mac Miller was a beloved rapper, who was a tabloid favorite for dating pop icon Ariana Grande. The world shipped these two hard. But sadly, life had other plans for Mac, and on September 7th, 2018, Mac Miller passed away. Dealing with substance abuse for years, this was unfortunately the culprit that ended his shining star much too soon. And at 26 years old, Mac Miller was very close to joining the famous 27 Club, where extreme talents exit this world at the coincidental age of 27.
This loss is felt around the world.
One of the most shocking losses on this list, actor Chadwick Boseman was best known for playing Black Panther in the hit Marvel superhero franchise. Surprising the world with his passing, he was literally in the middle of his hugely successful career, planning the sequel to Black Panther, and with the release of his movie, Mo Rainey's Black Bottom. And to no one's surprise, Chadwick was nominated for an Academy Award for his work in the Netflix production. Sadly, he lost that year, which actually surprised everyone, including the people who ran the Oscars, since they planned his award as the last of the night, something never done before or since. However, since Chadwick did not win, it was an odd choice for ending the already strange version of the 2020 Oscars. But awards aside, Chadwick was an immense talent, and his loss is felt. Sincerely shocking loss. Avicii was a Swedish DJ that found new heights of fame in the world of electronic dance music. And while fans assumed Avicii was enjoying his life as much as they enjoyed his music, sadly, behind the scenes told a different tale. In 2016, Avicii announced his retirement from touring due to his health challenges and stress level. Although he was still working on music, he intended to take that step back to protect his health, particularly his mental health. He then returned to music for one more album, but by that point, his health had clearly taken a toll. Avicii, whose real name was Tim Bergling, left too soon at the age of 28. He will always be remembered.
We gotta go on a mission right now.
Heartthrob, deep soul, extreme talent. All these words cannot even come close to describing the man, actor, and being that was Heath Ledger. Sadly, the world never got to experience the full potential that was Heath Ledger, who was poised to ascend to a new level of stardom when the world over-experienced his loss. The actor had been nominated for an Oscar for 2005's Brokeback Mountain and was set for another nod for The Dark Knight. Sadly, he didn't live to see the Academy award him the Best Supporting Actor for his role as the Joker. A talent like this could never be replicated. So think about that the next time you want to step into the shoes of the Joker. Just saying.
I don't ever want it to end.
The Fast and Furious star Paul Walker's life was cut tragically short in November 2013. While going for a drive with friend and business advisor Roger Rodas after a charity event, the car collided with a pole, engulfing the car in flames. Both Walker and Roger lost their lives. Walker was just 40 years old. His career was moving along, and fans truly miss his presence in all the Fast and Furious films to come.
You were the Justin Bieber of 1991. How does that make you feel?
Real good.
Being in one extraordinarily successful teen show wasn't enough, so Luke Perry had to be in two. The star of both Beverly Hills 90210 and Riverdale, Luke was the heartthrob of the moment, who then gracefully transitioned into full zaddy. Sadly, Luke suffered a stroke at the age of 52, and the world was robbed of his future projects and wonderful energy. This message was sent out to his fans at the moment of his untimely passing. Perry was surrounded by his children, Jack and Sophie, fiancée Wendy Madison Bauer, ex-wife Minnie Sharp, mother Ann Bennett, stepfather Steve Bennett, brother Tom Perry, sister Am Coder, and other close family and friends. We'll miss you, Luke.
Fellow travelers, this is what you want.
If anyone could convince the world to travel, adore food, and be punk rock, it was the extraordinary Anthony Bourdain. Living as his most authentic self, Bourdain taught the world that nothing is more attractive than just living life truthfully. From his incredible writing to his gorgeous television shows, Bourdain gave everyone the travel bug, and we're at an incredible loss for not having him in our lives any longer. On June 8th, 2018, we lost an icon, and traveling without his incredible advice will never be the same. Shuck an oyster in memory of the beautiful Mr. Anthony Bourdain.
Every human being has an impact on another.
The world got a little less funny in August 2014 when Oscar-winning actor and comedian Robin Williams passed at age 63. The troubled star ended his life after years of battling depression, but we simply cannot dwell on his ending considering that his time on Earth was so full of joy. One of the most electric performers, period. No one could improvise like Robin, and clearly no one could do a talk show like him. He had as much energy as the sun, and feeling it shine down on us made going to the movies or seeing him on TV a must-do event. While his ending is beyond tragic, I'm grateful for the sheer amount of joyful content Robin left along the way, even winning an Oscar for the movie Good Will Hunting. There was nothing Robin couldn't achieve. The Glee curse is real, and sadly started with the tragic passing of Corey Monteith. Regardless of how tragic his truly untimely passing was, we were lucky enough to experience his gentle and charming energy every week on the smash show Glee. A native Canadian, Corey embodied that nice guy reputation, making everyone who worked with him fall in love with him, including his co-star Lea Michele, who was his girlfriend at the time of his passing. He will always be remembered for his sweet smile and his truly hilarious attempts at dancing on Glee. Emmy winner and outspoken actress Kristie Alley made us all smile, starring in the hit Cheers and the series of movies Look Who's Talking. Sadly, she is currently cheersing in heaven. Always standing up for herself, she made headlines when she gained some weight, but she wouldn't let the critics tear her down, even creating a TV show called Fat Actress. She leaves behind friends and family and her best friend, fellow celeb and Scientologist, John Travolta. Her family said of her passing, she was surrounded by her closest family and fought with great strength, leaving us with the certainty of her never-ending joy of living and whatever adventures lie ahead.
So thanks for the 25 years.
The 90s definitely would not be the same if it wasn't for Mr. Jerry Springer, the once news anchor whose namesake TV show featured a three-ring circus of dysfunctional families willing to bear all on weekday afternoons, including brawls, obscenities, and blurred images of nudity. The landscape of TV as we know it was completely altered with the simple chant of Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. From his final thoughts to altering our zeitgeist as we know it, family spokesperson Jave Galvin said this on the TV star's passing. Jerry's ability to connect with people was at the heart of his success in everything he tried, whether that was politics, broadcasting, or just joking with people on the streets who wanted a photo or a word. Jerry Springer spent his days peacefully at home until the age of 79. This group of people really proves that the brightest stars burn out much too fast. Which celeb are you still missing? Comment below. And for all things celebrity life, be sure to like and subscribe to The Things Celebrity.